Oh, whoops. Hey guys, Wrestling Throwdown here. I'm Haley and this is Joe, and we are going to talk about Fastlane predictions.
That's right. Let's
Now,
roll the dice. Get into the fast lane.
obviously, people are kind of like about this pay-per-view. They're like not really excited about it. Obviously, usually the one right before WrestleMania, anyways, isn't good, anyways, because it's just kind of like a filler pay-per-view just to get ready for feuds and stuff like that for WrestleMania. I really don't think they need a pay-per-view between Royal Rumble and WrestleMania. I think that they need to get rid of it completely.
When
But
they took Elimination Chamber out of February, I thought that's what they were gonna do. But then, of course, the fast lane concept came about. Now, the pay-per-view that used to be in between Mania and Rumble was No Way Out, and I actually used to enjoy that pay-per-view.
yeah,
Eddie
that was actually
Guerrero won the WWE title against Brock Lesnar at that pay-per-view. There was some big moments at that pay-per-view, and it seems like ever since they changed it to the Chamber and now Fastlane, it's essentially been filler.
yeah. Alrighty. Well, first off, Goldust versus Stardust. Obviously,
Wait,
um,
they're doing the match at Fastlane? Why are they? This is what's pissing me off about Fastlane. It's like they're giving away all the WrestleMania matches at Fastlane. What the fuck
this
is
is
this?
what they're gonna do. They're either gonna have some kind of stupid finishing move, or obviously, this is what I see it being like a 5 or 10 minute match. Goldust getting a quick roll up, then Cody or Stardust getting mad, saying that, okay, how about this? We have one last match at WrestleMania, and loser leaves WWE, and that's going to be Goldust's retirement match.
Yeah, I mean, that's just one way to set it up. I just wish they weren't giving away almost every single Mania match
I
on
know
this
they did it
card.
in a
Like,
week.
three.
They did it in a damn week. Like seriously, like they just
Yeah.
like had that thing last week, and now it's just like it's a mess.
Oh, yeah, it's a cluster. Hold on, I gotta fix my audio. I'll be right back.
Alrighty, but that's really the only thing I could see happening. I would say that he could be Stardust, obviously at Fastlane, and then he could obviously lose Goldust because I still think Goldust is going to win, especially if they have a second match. I think he's going to win this one, and then Cody's going to do something where, or Stardust is going to do something where he's going to make Goldust say, oh, "Okay, we're going to have a retirement match or loser leaves WWE match at WrestleMania." So either I think almost what might happen. Now they say the Stardust character is here to stay, but what they could do, what I think they need to do, let Stardust and Goldust have their stupid little match at Fastlane, and then have Cody Rhodes get all mad and finally turn into Cody Rhodes and kind of like kind of evil, like mad, monster heel, whatever you want to call it. Um, and then have Cody versus Goldust, like what everyone wanted to see, because that's going to be better. Because now that we have, Stardust, I know they're the same people, but still, I feel like it's just going to be too. It's not going to be as good as if he was when he was Cody Rhodes. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, definitely, this is going to be the pay-per-view screw job finishes. It really is. It's there's not going to be any decisive finish here. It's going to be crazy, and I didn't know they were giving away this match. I thought they'd wait till
Yeah, they
Mania.
just made it, I think, on SmackDown. Yeah, on Tuesday.
So yeah, I got to go with Goldie, weird finish to set up what you presented.
Yeah. Next, tag team titles: the Usos versus Tyson Kidd and Cesaro. I um This is a hard one. I want to say that the Usos are going to retain and then they're going to have a rematch at WrestleMania with Tyson Kidd and Cesaro winning. Whatever happens, though, I do predict Tyson Kidd and Cesaro eventually getting the titles from them within, even if it's at Fastlane or if it's at WrestleMania, they're going to get it from the titles from them.
I mean, they certainly deserve it. They've really gelled as a tag team. I feel like they really help each other. It's your classic big guy, little guy combination. And I feel like this tag team is better than the Hart Dynasty, which was David Hart Smith, Harry Smith, and Tyson Kidd back in 2010, whatever it was. So I love this tag team. I have a weird feeling they're going to do a one-on-one match with Natty and Kid at some point. Just a weird feeling I have. I hope it's not at WrestleMania. I really hope, but I have a feeling it might be. So I think the Usos are going to win here, and I think they're going to face the Ascension at WrestleMania.
Yeah. The thing is I think obviously they did the weird stuff with Natalya. They kind of like changed her appearance. They made her more. I wouldn't necessarily. They made her more. They tried to make her more attractive, more girly, I guess you would say. Because haven't you noticed like her appearance has changed? Like
I think she's lost some weight as well. Look, she's trying. It's not her looks that kill it for me. It's her damn catty personality.
Yeah, it is, definitely. I think she's pretty, too. I just think her personality is just, ugh.
Yeah. Cat lady. Oh. No offense. I love cats. No offense to anybody.
Hey, I'm
cats.
a cat lady, too.
Yeah, but it's different. Like, I don't think you'd go into a fumigated house to go get a bowl for a kitty.
Yeah, I don't think I would either.
Yeah. Just saying.
The Divas Championship match. Nikki Bella versus Paige. Now, I do think Paige is definitely going to win out of this, but do I think it's going to happen at Fastlane? That's another thing. Like, some of these can kind of go either way. I do think they're eventually going to win, but I think it's going to happen at, like, WrestleMania and stuff like that. But, or something, I don't know, maybe AJ can come back, be a heel, and cost Paige the title. Who knows? I don't know. What are your predictions on this? Because this one's kind of weird for me.
I feel like there's money in a Charlotte and Paige match at WrestleMania. I feel like it's time to call Charlotte up. You're probably going to, Sasha's got the title now. No, hopefully I didn't spoil something for you. But Sasha's got the title.
I already know everything.
Yeah, I figured. Sasha's got the title now, and, it's time for Charlotte to get called up. She had her one match, which was stupid booking on Raw, which she wrestled Natty. She should have wrestled Sasha or Bayley or one of the other NXT girls. But she's going to get called up. We all know her and Paige have a good chemistry. And I would have Paige win the title against the Bellas. Enough of the Bellas. Just enough. Goodbye. Throw by. Enough. And, Paige, people care about Paige. I mean, you could put her in a silly pixie friggin' Rosebud outfit, and she can still get over. She is incredible, and she needs to win the Divas title back. Enough of the Bellas. I've had enough. They dropped the ball with their storyline. I don't think Nikki Bella deserves to defend the title at WrestleMania. I think I'd much rather see Paige.
Yeah, I know.
I'd much rather see Paige and Charlotte. That's what I want to see. I want to see some new blood.
Yeah, definitely. There's actually talk too. You didn't hear this, but I told our viewers this. AJ is supposedly thinking about going to UFC.
I'm not surprised. Punk had I've seen a lot of Punk interviews.
Don't you think she's gonna get killed though? Like, seriously?
Well, look, they just introduced a smaller weight division for the women. So I think with that, it's a 115 or 125 pound weight division. So with that new weight division, I think she'd have a chance. I think she'd have a chance to be more successful than her husband. You want my honest opinion? And she's Puerto Rican, and usually Puerto Rican girls got a good fighting spirit. So
yeah. It's just funny to me because she's so judgmental about CM Punk, saying that she really didn't want him to join, and now she's thinking about joining it.
Well, she's probably sick of the company. Plus, I heard Doc Amon's going to be suing CM Punk over his comments on that podcast. Did you hear about that?
Oh, wow, I did not hear about that.
You got to watch the match with Sammy and Kevin and wait for the Z-Pack chant. Oh, best chant of that show.
Intercontinental Championship. Dean Ambrose versus Bad News Barrett. I actually think Dean's winning here.
I'm with you on this one, too. I think they're going to hotshot it.
Yeah, definitely. I don't think they might have a rematch at WrestleMania, but I don't know. The card for WrestleMania is looking way too big. That's just my opinion, but
some stuff's going to get cut. Some stuff's going to get cut, so we'll see.
Yeah. But I think this is good for Dean. Obviously, me and you both agree. I think that he needs a good feud with this, and this will maybe help him try to get to the top.
I think he's better than the Intercontinental title, but I think a successful one with the IC title. may get him some momentum, and that Money in the Bank pay-per-view in July is really where we're going to see if Dean's going to have a chance to break out of the pack here. I think that's his best chance, personally.
Yeah. Yep. United States Championship, John Cena versus Rusev. We all know this is going to end in a DQ, no contest, whatever you want to call it. Whatever
I'd
happens
love
here.
to have Rusev actually have a definitive victory over Cena, giving some shades of doubt, and Cena maybe having the rematch at
Actually,
WrestleMania.
that would be so much better because I would actually not mind John Cena beating him at WrestleMania if that happened.
Yeah, like have him beat him clean. Like have him like put him in the accolade and pass him out, or why does it have to be a screwy finish? There's gonna be so many screwy finishes, including most likely the main event. That's what people are sick about. I mean, are people really gonna tune in this pay per view for a promo, which we didn't mention, like Sting and Triple H? Is that really the selling point to this pay per view? Is one match and a promo? I mean, I feel like Rusev needs to win. If they have him lose the U.S. title or straight lose to Cena before WrestleMania, that would be so dumb. It looks like Cena's going to beat him. Whatever. They did the 80s booking where they groom a heel for the year and fed him to Cena like they used to do with Hogan. Whatever. I don't hate it. I feel like Cena actually did a good job on Raw with his character. And, but I don't want to see him win here. Let him earn it. And let him have a victory. Let him actually get pinned. Like maybe Rusev get a few of those kicks and actually pin him. Like maybe he can work the eye and the ref can stop it. This seems stoppages in WWE lately, going the more UFC route. Maybe they can do something like that. A few options I would do. I would do straight DQ or count out finish. Too predictable.
Yeah, definitely. I think the pass out would be good.
Yeah.
I think that could work. Because, I mean, obviously it happened with Jack Swagger a few times, and did it happen with Ryback? I think it did.
No, they had never had a match because the fired angle happened. They never had a match. That was initially supposed to push Ryback back, and now we all know what's going on with the fired guys, who none of them are even on this card, thank you very much. Neither is Seth Rollins. The fuck is going on?
They're supposedly supposed to have a triple threat match. Or not a triple threat, 6-man tag team.
Yeah,
Big Show, Kane, Seth. That's what it's supposed to be now. I thought it was JJ Security, but yeah, it's supposed to now be Big Show, Kane, and Seth versus Dolph, Ryback, and Eric Rowan.
God, Kane and Big Show are the most dysfunctional duo since the Mega Powers. Oh my God.
I mean, it's just like Seth had such an amazing match, and now he's going to be put to this. Ugh.
Same thing with Ziggler, Haley. Same thing with Ziggler. And I've been on this for a while. I mean, how many times is he going to be wasted at WrestleMania? I don't care if he's in the main event. But, the idea of him versus Bryan was really whetting my appetite. It's all right, and I really wish they would go that route. I don't want a triple threat for the main event at WrestleMania. I really wish they would go that route, and at least we'd get a really good match, WrestleMania quality match at WrestleMania.
They might be switching. They might be changing their mind because now they're showing that Sheamus is supposed to return. So maybe help Roman out. Roman can win, and then that could set up Sheamus versus Bryan, I guess.
Which is what they wanted all.
Yeah, anything that would be better than that triple threat match, though.
I don't want the triple threat. I hope Roman wins definitively. You want my honest opinion? And look, don't get me wrong. I love Bryan, but Bryan had his moment last year.
It's just don't mess it up, because if they do that, they're pretty much saying the Royal Rumble winner doesn't matter anymore. They still have to work for it.
And look, they've done other stuff in the past where they put the Rey Mysterio in the Rumble. He put it on the line. I don't care that they're doing that. But, I mean, the fact of the matter is, Haley, and it ended up being a triple threat because Rey actually lost his WrestleMania eligibility to Orton and then won it back. And Rey won a triple threat against Orton and Kurt Angle for the world title. But you did a triple threat last year. The story was there. Bryan's got a DVD coming out in a few months about it and everything. I mean, it was an incredible story. Is it suck that his run got cut short due to injury? Yes. But you know what? That's the breaks. And WWE's, their plan was to build up Reigns. I think it's really going to hurt Reigns if they do a triple threat. It'll really help Reigns if they let him earn it. like in the fans' eyes. Let him see if he can go a half hour, 20, 25 minutes with Bryan and actually hang in there with Bryan and have a good match. And if he can beat him after having a good match and Bryan can kind of do the hold his hand up, kind of put him over, then maybe Sheamus can come out and attack Bryan after that. Because I don't want Sheamus being involved in this match. I know that's the rumor and all. We've seen the vignettes. We know he's coming back soon, probably as a heel, and that's what I want. I want him as a heel. I've advocated that, but
I think he'll be. I don't know if he'll be like actually likable, but I know he'll be a lot more tolerable now that he's a heel, because he's not a good face. He was so much better as a heel. Right when he came in, he was a heel, and that was his success of his career, and now it's just gotten so bad.
I think it's almost a year too late, because like I'm looking at it like this. Like now you're gonna try to hit the reboot on Sheamus, but you got so many young guys. I mean, even your guys like Dean and Dolph and guys who really deserve to be there and aren't getting there, Rollins, a few other guys, and not to mention NXT's fucking loaded, and they're probably only going to get more loaded. I mean, Rhino shows up on NXT out of nowhere. Like, not that I think he's going to get a big push in WWE, but so many guys now that it's unfortunate that Sheamus, of all people, is going to get a push out of this and main events. I mean, like, no disrespect to Sheamus. I like the guy. I respect him, but he's just not a main event draw anymore. Like, it's just the reality of the situation.
Yeah, definitely. Alrighty, so I guess we can both agree that obviously the Daniel Bryan versus Roman Reigns is going to end. At least I think it's going to end probably in the DQ or something like that.
My prediction, I think Roman's going to win clean. I think if they really want to build him up, I think that's the best for business.
Switch their mind and do that. They've been switching their mind every few weeks, though. At first, it was going to be Roman and Bryan. Now they're like, oh no, we're going to make it a triple threat now. Just everything. They just keep switching it. So, I mean, they have changed their mind at the last minute before. So, I guess nothing is set in gold until they actually make the final decision.
Lesnar coming out and tearing shit up either. Paul Heyman, I believe, is on this pay-per-view on Miz TV.
Yep, on the pre-show. I guess, Miz is supposed to. Miz TV.
So if Heyman's there, Brock's probably there. So will Brock have an impact? I'd much rather see Brock have an impact than Sheamus, quite frankly. I know we have the other promo, Sting and Triple H. Do you have any thoughts on that, Haley?
I know they said that Sting's I think they said he's obviously going to be at Fastlane, and I think they said he's supposed to be there the week after, or the night after Fastlane, but then he's not supposed to show up until the going home show or something like that, right before WrestleMania. So he's kind of like Brock with his schedule. Still, he's not going to be there every single week. And after that, I don't know if he's just going away or not. Speaking of Brock, too, Lesnar, they're saying there's a very good chance that they can have him longer than WrestleMania. So I guess there's that, too. Mm-hmm. Like, I guess, I don't know if they're offering him more money or what.
I think Brock as a babyface could be big money. Big money. And if you do the swerve at Mania with Heyman and Roman, turn a Roman heel then, and, give the fans a reason to really get behind Lesnar, well, all you've done to boost him up. But I think deep down, myself included, fans want to like Lesnar. Like, It's not that he's a baby face, but he's just such an animalistic badass that you got to.
And the thing is I think he can actually talk decent. I definitely feel like Roman needs the mic piece way more than. But even then, though, Roman's been getting good though too. Not like amazing, but he has definitely been improving. So
Roman actually does what he would actually say. It makes sense. It was the I've been on this kick lately. It's the overproduction of the WWE, and well, let's make Roman just like Cena and let's make him say cartoonish things. No, he's a different cat. Every main eventer has been different. Hogan was different than Andre the Giant, who was different than Bruno Sammartino. And Macho Man was different than Hogan. And Ultimate Warrior was different than the both of them. And Shawn Michaels and Brett were different. And Steve Austin was different. And The Rock was different. And Triple H. And so on and so forth. I just
They're
Cena
just
was
they're trying to find another John Cena, and it's not gonna happen. Just let them be themselves, you know. Yeah, they can someone can have similarities to John Cena, but they don't have to be like John Cena number two, you know.
look. H called this the reality era. Then why are we overproducing things if this is the reality era? Why can't Joe and OI say what he would really say as opposed to being scripted and look like a cartoon character? I
Yeah.
mean, I don't let him
Because
be
even
natural.
he knows it's bad. I mean, just the whole winking to the camera and everything like that. He knows that it's
I don't
just
mind the
bad.
winking so much, but it's just the verbiage.
The cockiness.
I
I like it.
like
I think it's working for him. I think the face cockiness is working for him. I really do.
Oh yeah, I mean, and that's what helped The Rock was really just like that chip on his shoulder, and he didn't give a fuck if you were Kevin Kelly or Michael Cole or Jonathan Coachman or Lillian or or whatever opponent he had. He would talk shit to everybody with that cocky flair that made it entertaining, and that's what I really want to see out of Roman. And as far as
Yeah.
the Sting Triple H thing that I know I had asked you, I'm actually looking forward to this. Only reason is because it's the first time Sting will actually talk in front of the WWE.
Definitely.
And I wish he had done that the night after Survivor Series. I feel like they dropped the ball there. I really hope he does it now.
Yeah. I definitely think that it's going to be a very good promo. And I mean, obviously, it's just going to add to what they're going to have at WrestleMania, obviously. There's obviously going to be some attacking involved at the end, but yeah, I can just imagine. This is going to be good, definitely. That's
Oh
probably the
yeah,
only thing
I
that's
mean,
going to
and
be good
let's
on the
face it,
card.
Sting H might main event WrestleMania. It might close the show. I wouldn't doubt it.
I think that would actually be better, to tell you the truth.
I agree. I feel it would be. I feel this is the match people want to see, and I think Undertaker Bray might be pretty high in the card too. I don't know if this title match is going to be that high. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah. Well, obviously, like we said, we can predict quite a few stupid ways that they could just do this, and just so many ways that obviously these matches can end really bad. And obviously they're continuing to make new matches this week. I think they made already two, the Goldust and
Yeah.
Stardust, and then obviously the Seth one too. So, and it's funny too because I thought they were gonna have I was just like, because Seth and John Stewart, have you heard about that stuff? Them going back and forth and everything. I was just like, please, please, please do not let that be Seth and at Fastlane. Like, don't make them have like a little bickering, thing. But they said the only reason they did that, I guess, was because they wanted more people to watch Fastlane, I guess. So they're actually not going to do anything with Seth and John, so I guess it was just to get more fans involved and stuff like that. So, and that's why they put it on
Boy,
TNT and all
they
that.
literally can't give this shit away for free.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. But I guess it doesn't even matter anyways because that's going to be in a crappy ass match anyways. Because Randy Orton, and I talked about this in the group a few hours ago, Randy Orton is now not they removed him from all live events this month. Like they're like not having him, and they're saying that supposedly he is still supposed to face Seth at WrestleMania, but they're acting like he's not coming back anytime soon. I'm like, if he's coming back at WrestleMania, don't you think that he should have already came back?
Yeah, or at
Because
least that Fastlane, maybe cost Seth the Fastlane.
hmm
Ugh,
I
I
mean,
don't know.
they're gonna do this story in 3 or 4 weeks, and then what are they gonna do after WrestleMania? Especially if Seth cashes in, the Randy and Seth feud is gonna be over, and it was gonna be so pointless.
Yeah, I mean, there's been a lot of feuds I could put in that pointless category. To tell you
And
the
it could have
truth,
been great. They
wouldn't be
could
the
have had
first,
a
wouldn't be the
phenomenal
last.
thing going.
Yeah, exactly.
Alrighty. Well, that's pretty much it. And like I said, it was a short card. Nothing really special going on tonight at this pay-per-view, but we'll see.
That's why it's Fastlane, because it's gonna go by so fast you're not even gonna remember
Exactly.
it happened.
Exactly. Don't forget to thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter. And don't forget to join our Facebook group. And thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.